Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Linda's Creative Boutique. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out my channel to see what I'm buying and crafting and whatever I'm doing. I thank you for stopping by just to check it out. This is going to be a super short haul video. I just wanted to show you all a few things and give you heads up on one thing. So that was my main purpose for coming on to do this little haul. I want to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. Welcome back to all of my veteran subscribers. I appreciate your supporting. You are supporting my channel by subscribing, sharing, and liking. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. I just have a couple of things right here I wanted to show you. I went to the Container Store. I have not been to the Container Store in years. I mean years. Like, I know it's more than 8, 9 years. It's just been that long. And so my daughter wanted to go out to the Pandora store. And my husband and I were going to sit in the car. And I passed by the Container Store, and I said, well, let me just go in there, because I knew she was going to be a minute. She said she wasn't going to be long, but I knew she was going to be a minute. So I said, let me just run in the Container Store and see what they have. So they had a few things that I picked up, and I just wanted to show them to you. I picked up this little compact slim, it says it's a lid, but I'm going to use it as a tray. These were like, I think I put my receipt away. Yeah, I put my receipt away. But these were like $2.99, I think. And then they had everything in their store. They were having a 4th of July sale, so everything in the store was 25% off. So I picked up this tray. And I picked up this tray. And it, you know, also says it's a lid. You can see right here that they're using it as a lid, but they were like selling these separate. Does it fit this? Oh, it fits this. Oh, perfect. So if I wanted to use it as a lid, I could on this one, but I'm not going to use it for that. So I picked up this one, and again, these were like $2 or $3 with 25% off. And then I picked up 2 of these plastic storage. These are the extra small plastic storage bins with the handles. And they are 7 5/8 by 5 1/4 by 3 1/4 inch. So I picked these up, and then I also picked up these. These were $1.99, I think, and then 25% off of that. So I picked up 2 of these containers with the lids. Okay, so now let's go on over to Hobby Lobby. Get this stuff out of the way. Move this over here and replace it over there. Okay, so the first thing you see are these gel pens. These were $4.99, and all of the Paper Studio items this week are 40% off. So they had the neon gel pens, they had the metallic, and they had the glitter. And they were $4.99 or 40% off. I didn't think that was a bad deal. And let me just try a couple of them out while I have you all here. Let's see, here's a scrap piece of paper that I can write on. See how they write. Let's see. Linda. They write pretty good. I just kind of lifted the pen right there. They write pretty good. Let's see. Linda. They write smooth. Let me just try this green. Linda. Uh-oh. Linda. So they write, y'all can't see the green, can you? It's kind of like, let's see the purple here. The blue. We go with the blue. So they're pretty good for, they write pretty good for $4.99, and then 40% off of that. So they're like, what, $3? They're running like $3. So I picked these up. And I'll just stick that right there. Stick that right there. So yeah, so this is one of their products. One of their Paper Studio products. So I picked those up just to see if I like them or not. And I just reminded myself that I have something that I need to work on. Now, this is what I want to give you the heads up on. I purchased these because they had a clearance sticker of $1.99. And when I was in the store, I was trying to figure out, like, why. And look, this one is cut. It's cut all the way through. Well, not all the way through, but a few of the pages are cut. Okay? So anyway, when I was in the store, I thought, I don't see a sticker on these. And then I said, well, I wonder if they came as a set. So instead of me going, while I was in the store, onto their website to see how they were sold, I went ahead and got them because I wanted to use them as gifts, right? So I happened to go on their website, and they're sold as a set for $3.99. So these are going back. They're getting these back, and I'm getting my $10 back because, and I'm going to show this to them. Like, y'all are selling these for $2 each when you can get them $4 for the 3 of them, you know, elsewhere or in the store or whatever. So these are going back. But just to show you, this one says, do justly, love mercy, walk humbly, faith, hope, love, and live in wonder and find beauty in every day. And, you know, I wanted to resell these. So, I think that's the only one that's cut. But I wouldn't be able to even sell that one because it's split right there because they cut it. So I'm taking that back. And I don't have my timer on, guys, because I'm just, this is all I have. Okay. So I picked up another one of these cases for $2.49 because I need to use it here. And then I picked up this paper. Oh, and I meant to cut these before I got on here, so that I wouldn't have to do this and take up time. But I'm going to go ahead and do it. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, I think you get like 3. I think you get 3 designs of each page. Look how cute that is. Go girl. It says stay cool. And it goes with that paper pack. I think I've already put it away. I've already put it away. But the paper pack that they had on clearance, this goes with that. So I picked this up. So you get that design, then you get this design. You get that design. This one. This one. Isn't that pretty? Look at the gold foil on that. This one. It has the gold foil. And it does say on the front foil. So, it's called Dreamy Disco Days. 20 designs. 3 each. You get 60 sheets. Okay, and then you get the strawberries. Then you get this cool groovy design. Groovy. And then you get this design right here. Then you get this one. This. And I was looking to see if they had the larger pad in this one, but I didn't see it. This. And I mean, this just like lifts my spirit. Look at the butterflies. It just lifts my spirit. And I really wanted to do a craft with you all. There's something I've had in mind, I've been contemplating doing, and I think I'm gonna do it. And there's my daughter calling one moment. Okay, so we have this page, and look, it has the foiling on it with the rainbows. And then we have this beautiful page right here with the stars. Then we have this one with the hearts. And then this one with the smiley faces. And then look at that one sticking his tongue out. Sticking his tongue out. And then we have this one with the what you call, like lightning bolts. That has glitter. And then we have this one with the strawberries, and it's just solid. And I think that's it. So that's it for that. But I got, if I find this in the larger paper pad, I believe I'm going to get it. But 40% off of $6.49. And then I picked up this. I thought this was really cute. This little set right here. And pardon the glare, guys. But this was $2.49 with 40% off. But I think I want to do something with this, and I want to share it with you all. And I want to call it, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just gonna surprise y'all with it. But yeah, I want to do something with these, and that's what I'm gonna do. I got it in mind, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, so I picked up those $2.49 with 40% off, and then I picked up this Happy Vibes paper kit, $6.99, 40% off, and I just thought this was a nice little pad to use. I really want to just get back into my crafting, y'all. I think it's going to help me deal. I do. And that one you get 48 pieces, okay? And then this is the bow one. I've seen several people haul this one. They also have the paper pad, and they have the matching stickers. They have the matching acrylic bowls, but I wanted the blue ones. Well, I wanted the pink and blue, but they didn't have the acrylic bowls in blue, so I didn't get the pink, because I didn't want everything to be done in pink. I wanted it to be done, you know, in the other colors. But they do have the bowls, the stickers, and the acrylics to match this kit, and so that's what you get in there. And that's all that I have with this haul. Again, welcome to all of my new subscribers. I thank you all so much for subscribing, and my veteran subscribers. I wanted to just share something with you all. For those of you, this might be your first time coming to my channel, but I wanted to share. I had mentioned in one of my earlier videos that I was preparing, and I just dropped some stuff, that I was preparing my brother's homegoing, his homegoing program. So I just want to share two things with you. This is the program that I did for him, for our brother Michael. And you know, this is about his life. And then the order of the service. We did a memorial service for him. This is a poem that one of my sisters, a lady at her church, she writes prophetic poems, and she wanted to write a poem, so she did, and we put that in here. And then these are just pictures of him, and that's his wife. She passed away a few years ago, and my brother just was never the same after his wife passed. It's like his joy was taken, but he just wasn't the same. And he had mentioned in a post that he had made that his heart had been hurting ever since she was gone. And I don't know, he could have, you know, could have been broken heart syndrome, because they said that's absolutely something real that can happen. But this is his daughter right here. She's a big girl now, but that's him and his daughter. And he used to sing with the Blue Notes group, and so that's a picture of him. And that is what he did for a career. He sang. He was a vocalist, and he went around. He was pretty well known in Florida, and that's him as a little boy. And then this is a poem that I put together in remembrance of him. But that's what he did. He sang. He went around everywhere and sang. So he has a lot of pictures. And these are my parents right here. That's my mom and dad. And then that's me and him at my brother and his wife did their vow renewal, and that was at that. And these are just pictures of us when we were children. We traveled all around because my dad was in the military. I was born in Germany, and that's his daughter right there. That's a better picture of her now. Right here. And she just graduated from high school, and he had bought her a car, and he loved that girl. And that's him, just he's singing with the Blue Notes, and that's all of them. But I was trying to, well, I can show you another thing, but this is the program I did for him, and that's the back. And then this is something I did for my siblings when I told y'all I had a project that I was working on with those puzzles that I sublimated on. This is a piece that I gave to each of my siblings. And again, I created a little poem down there in memory of him. And those are all of my, that's the rest of us at the memorial service. And that's him as a little boy. And this little poem I wrote is all about, you know, us being a whole picture, but a piece of the puzzle is now missing, and I took a piece of the puzzle out of each puzzle that I gave to my siblings. But yeah, so I did that, and I just wanted to share that with you all since I had mentioned it. You know, this might be something that you might want to do for your family, or I want to do another one of me and my husband, maybe one of our wedding pictures. So the ideas are coming. So there are different things that I want to do. My niece is having her baby this month, so I thought about doing something for her once we get a picture of the baby and all that. So yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you all before I end this video. And thanks again so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for subscribing. Y'all don't know how much it means to me. It really means a lot. I thank you for your support, because you don't have to, but you do. And I thank you all for that. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. And you all take care of yourselves. And as always, be blessed. Bye.